A major annual mining conference kicked off in Vancouver. The AME Roundup draws in people from across Western Canada, Alaska, and beyond. The conference started with an overview of exploration and mining in the Yukon last year. Jackie Hong has that story.
The theme this year, securing our future. Attendees will have access to 5 days worth of workshops, presentations, courses. But the draw for many is the networking opportunities. Roundup is attended by the who's who of the mining industry in BC, the Yukon, and Alaska. It's a chance to rub shoulders with the likes of mining executives, chiefs, and politicians. Among the Yukon government's contingent this year, Premier Ranch Play, Deputy Premier Jeannie McLean, and Energy, Mines and Resources Minister John Stryker. There will also be sessions during the week about advances in geoscience, the relationships between Indigenous nations and industry, and a new copper-gold discovery in the territory. Roundup goes until Friday. Jackie Hong, CBC News, Vancouver.
One big player is staying away from the conference, though, this year. The Yukon NDP has decided to skip the mining conference and is not sending any members to Vancouver. Leader Kate White says the move is to protest the environmental track record of the industry and underline the need for new minerals legislation, which the Yukon Liberals have promised.
We need to hit a reset, right? The minerals legislation, successor resource legislation that was committed to during devolution and the umbrella final agreement, like, it hasn't been completed yet. It's so important. New minerals legislation is so important. I included it in the 2021 confidence and supply agreement. Work is happening on it, and not as, the speed it is. I wish it was faster. I'm sure I'm not the only one who wished it was faster, but really, if we look at the Wolverine mine and Yukon Zinc, or we look at Minto Minerals and the Minto mine, or Victoria Gold and the Eagle mine, all of those things happened under current legislation. Each of those companies walking away from their responsibilities happened under this current legislation. We need it to change desperately. So what I really believe is that before anything else happens here, and in a big way, we need to make sure that we have legislation that sets the highest environmental standard, sets the highest socioeconomic standard, the expectation we have for the communities that are near us.
White says instead she'll take part in an online roundtable about mining this week. It'll include Chief Donna Hope of the First Nation of Notchonayak Dun and Louis Rifkind, formerly of the Yukon Conservation Society.